In every moment, a story unfolds, a journey of resilience, of strength, of the unseen battles we fight every day. Beyond the struggles, beyond the doubts, there lies a light our will to rise, to push forward, to become more than we ever imagined. Every step, every fall, every rise, it all shapes who we are. So embrace the journey, because within you lies a power greater than any obstacle. This is not the end, this is just the beginning.
How to motivate yourself daily. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. And now we listen to the story after the break. Welcome back, dear viewers. Now let me tell you a short story. The choice today. Nick sat on his bed, staring at the chaos surrounding him. His desk was buried under a pile of old notebooks, unfinished drafts, and coffee-stained paper. His laptop, untouched for weeks, was covered in thin layer of dust. His alarm clock blinked 9 a.m. But time felt meaningless. Every morning was the same, an endless loop of unfulfilled dreams and broken promises to himself. He wanted to be a writer. Not just any writer, but one who told stories that moved people, that made them think, that lived in their hearts long after they turned the last page. He dreamt of seeing his name on bookshelves, of signing copies for readers who found comfort in his words. But dreaming was the easy part. Every day, he told himself, I'll start tomorrow. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. His notebook remained empty. That evening, a familiar knock echoed through the apartment. Nick's grandfather, Mr. Walker, stepped inside, leaning on his old wooden cane. His eyes, still sharp despite his age, scanned the cluttered room. He let out a small chuckle. Looks like a storm came through here, he joked, sitting into a chair beside Nick's bed. Nick sighed, rubbing his face. It's just, I don't know, Grandpa. I want to be a writer, but I never feel ready. I'll start tomorrow. Mr. Walker studied him for a moment before pulling a small folded note from his coat pocket. He placed it gently in Nick's hand. Read it. Nick unfolded the paper. In neat, careful handwriting, it says, "Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow." Nick frowned. What does this mean? His grandfather smiled knowingly. It means that if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, it will never come. If you want to be a writer, write today. If you want a different future, take action now. Nick looked down at the notebook again. the words pressing into his heart. What if I never start? He turned to his laptop, still unopened. He thought about all the excuses he had made, all the time he had convinced himself he wasn't ready. But what if readiness wasn't something that arrived on its own? What if it was something he had to choose? That night, instead of watching TV or scrolling through his phone, Nick sat at his desk and opened his laptop. His fingers hovered over the keyboard. What if I fail? A small voice whispered. Then I'll fail trying, he told himself. And so he wrote. The words weren't perfect. The sentences were messy. But for the first time in a long time, he wasn't just thinking about writing. He was actually doing it. The next day, he wrote again. And the day after, another page. Slowly, what once seemed impossible because a habit, and over time, those habits became stories. Those stories became books. And one day, Nick's dream wasn't just a dream. It was reality. Years later, as he stood before a crowd at his first book signing, he smiled, remembering the note that changed everything. Inside each book, he left a handwriting message for the readers. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. I hope you like the story. Dear viewers, see you after the break. Welcome back, dear viewers. Motivation does not come from nowhere. Many people think they have to feel excited or inspired before they start working on their dreams. But the truth is, motivation comes after you start, not before. Think about this. Have you ever felt too lazy to clean your room? But when you started picking up one or two things, you suddenly wanted to finish cleaning everything. That is how motivation works. Once you take the first step, your brain starts to feel more focused, and you naturally want to keep going. This is why the most important thing to do is just start. Do not wait for a perfect time. There is no perfect time. If you keep saying, I will do it tomorrow, then tomorrow will never come. Start small. Many people get overwhelmed because they think about the big picture too much. If you want to lose weight, thinking about losing 20 kilograms sounds impossible. But if you say, I will go for a 5-minute walk today, it feels easy. If you want to write a book, thinking about writing 300 pages feels scary. But if you decide to write just one paragraph today, it feels simple. Small actions may not seem important, but when you repeat them every day, they turn into a big results. If you start today, imagine where you will be 1 month from now, or even 1 year from now. Make a simple plan. Many people lose motivation because they don't know what to do next. They feel lost. That is why it is important to have a plan. A plan does not have to be complicated. For example, if you want to exercise more, your plan can be walking for 10 minutes every morning, drink more water, or sleep early. That is simple. A simple plan makes it easy to stay motivated. When you have clear steps, you don't waste time thinking, what should I do instead? You take action. Remove distractions. Distractions are everywhere. Your phone, social media, TV, video games. These things are fun, but they can also take away your focus. You can't focus with them. Have you ever planned to do something important, but then you checked your phone and suddenly an hour passed? This happens to everyone, even me. But if you want to stay motivated, you need to take control of your time. Try this. Put your phone on silent mode. When you are working, set a timer for 30 minutes and focus only on your goal. Tell yourself, I will check social media after I finish my work. The less distracted you are, the more motivated you will feel. Use positive words. The way you talk to yourself is important. If you keep saying, I'm lazy, I am not good enough, or I will fail, then your brain believes it. But if you say, I am trying my best, I will improve, and I can do this, then your brain also believes it. Words are powerful. Words have power. The more you speak positively to yourself, the more confident and motivated you feel. The first step is the hardest. The hardest part of anything is starting. But once you take that first step, everything becomes easier. If you want to stay motivated, do not wait for the perfect time. Do not wait for tomorrow. Start today. Start small. Start now. We will continue after the break. Welcome back. There will be days when you don't feel like doing anything. You might wake up feeling tired, lazy, or unmotivated. Maybe you started working on your goal, but now you feel stuck. This happens to everyone. The key to success is not giving up, even when it feels hard. Many people start something new with excitement, but after a few days or weeks, they stop. Why? Because they accept things to be easy. But success does not come from doing something once or twice. It comes from doing it again and again, even when it's difficult. Remember why you started. When you feel like giving up, ask yourself, why did I start this in the first place? Or ask yourself, what will happen if I stop now? Or what will my future look like if I keep going? Maybe you started because you wanted a better job, a healthier body, or a happier life. Maybe you started because you wanted to prove to yourself that you can do it. Whatever your reason is, hold on to it. Write down your reason on a piece of paper and put it where you can see it every day. When you feel lazy, Read it. Remind yourself that your goal is important. Turn small wins into big motivation. Many people lose motivation because they only focus on big results. But big results take time. Instead of waiting for a huge success, celebrate your small wins. If you exercised for 10 minutes today, that's a win. If you wrote one page of your book, that's a win. If you studied for 30 minutes, that's a win too. Every small win brings you closer to your goal. The more you celebrate your progress, the more motivated you will feel. Motivation comes from action, not feelings. Some days you won't feel motivated. That's normal. But here's a secret. You don't need motivation to start. You just need to start. And motivation will come later. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't wake up feeling excited to brush your teeth, but you do it anyway. Why? Because it's a habit. Success works the same way. When you take action every day, even when you don't feel like it, it becomes easier. If you wait for the perfect mood, you will keep waiting forever. The best way to beat laziness is to take action first. Surround yourself with positivity. Who you spend time with affects your motivation. If you are always around negative people who complain and give excuses, you will feel the same way. But if you spend time with people who are focused, hardworking, and positive, their energy will inspire you. Here's what you can do. Listen to motivational podcasts or videos. Read inspiring books or stories. Or follow people who encourage you to improve. The more positivity you add to your life, the easier it will be to stay motivated. Remember, progress is not about being perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to get everything right. You just have to keep going. Mistakes and bad days are normal. The important thing is to never stop moving forward. Even if you take small steps, you are still moving closer to your goal. Keep going, and one day you will look back and be proud that you never gave up. And now, let's move to our last break. Back with more motivation. Motivation is like a muscle. Motivation is not something you feel once and then keep forever. It is something you must work on every single day. Think of motivation like a muscle. If you don't use it, it becomes weak. But if you train it every day, it becomes strong and powerful. Have you ever felt really excited about a goal, but after a few days you lost that excitement? That happens because motivation fades. If you don't take care of it, the good news is that you don't have to wait for motivation to come back on its own. You can create motivation by building daily habits and taking small steps toward your goals. Many people think motivation comes from outside sources, like watching a motivation video, listening to an inspiring story, or reading a quote. While these things can help, real motivation comes from outside. It comes from the small action you take every day. How to make motivation a habit? The best way to stay motivated is to turn it into a habit. Habits are things we do automatically without thinking too much about them. For example, brushing your teeth every morning is a habit. You don't wake up and think, should I brush my teeth today? You just do it. If you make motivation a habit, you won't have to struggle to stay inspired. You will wake up and automatically take action toward your goals. Here's how to build motivation into your daily life. Step 1. Create a simple daily routine. A simple daily routine can help you stay on track. A routine means doing the same activities at the same time every day. This helps your brain get used to taking action without needing extra motivation. Let's say you want to get fit. Your simple daily routine could be wake up and stretch for 5 minutes, drink a glass of water, walk for 10 minutes. If you want to improve your skills, your routine could be spend 30 minutes reading or learning something new, write down on ideas or thoughts every day, practice what you learned. At first, following a routine might feel like work, but after a few weeks, it will feel natural. You won't even have to think about it. It will become part of your daily life. Step 2. Learning from mistakes and keep going. No one is perfect. You will have days when you fail. You will have days when you feel tired, lazy, or unmotivated. That is normal. The important thing is to not let one bad day turn into a bad week or a bad month. For example, if you miss a day of exercise, don't say I failed, so I'll stop. Instead, say I missed one day, but I can try again tomorrow. Mistakes and failure are part of the journey. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall many times, but they always get back and try again. You should do the same with your goals. The only real failure is giving up completely. As long as you keep trying, you are still making progress. Step 3. Stay inspired every day. Staying motivated becomes easier when you fill your mind with positive and inspiring thoughts. Here are some simple ways to stay inspired. Every day, read books or quotes that encourage you. Words have power. Reading inspiring words every day can boost your motivation. Listen to motivational talks or success stories. Hearing how other people overcome challenges can remind you that you can do it too. Write down your goals and look at them every day. Keeping your goal visible helps you stay focused. Remind yourself why you started. When things get tough, remember the reason you wanted to start in the first place. If you surround yourself with positive words, ideas, and people, it will be much easier to stay motivated and move toward your goals. Step 4. Believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. the most important part of staying motivated is believing yourself. You have to believe. No one else can do it or can do the work for you. No one else can push you forward. You are the only one who can change your life. If you believe in yourself, you will keep going even when things get hard. If you believe in yourself, you will keep trying even when you fail. And even when you reach your goal, one step at a time. Many people fail, not because they are not smart or talented, but because they stop believing in themselves. If you tell yourself, I can do this, you will find a way. If you tell yourself, I can't do this, you will stop trying. So always choose to believe in yourself. Motivation is not about luck. It is not about waiting for the perfect moment. It is about making a choice every single day. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the strongest. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be consistent. Start small. Take action. Keep going, even if it's hard. Build good habits. Stay inspired. And most of all, never give up on yourself. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. So start today and watch how your life changes. And that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow.
Life is a journey filled with challenges and opportunities. Every day, we face moments that test our patience, our strength, and our belief in ourselves. But what if we could see these challenges not as obstacles, but as stepping stones? What if every setback was simply a setup for something greater? Positivity isn't about ignoring reality. It's about embracing it, shifting perspective, and choosing to move forward with courage and hope. Life doesn't always go as planned, but the way we react, the mindset we choose, can make all the difference. Simply is more than just a program. It's a way of thinking, a way of living. It's about discovering the power within you to create change, to find joy in the smallest moments, and to overcome the doubts that hold you back. We all have the ability to rewrite our stories, to turn fear into confidence, stress into calm, and challenges into victories. Through simple yet powerful strategies, Simply will help you cultivate resilience, embrace gratitude, and unlock a mindset that leads to growth and fulfillment. So, take a deep breath. Let go of the worries, the doubts, the distractions. This is your moment to refocus, to realign, to rediscover what truly matters. Because when you shift your mindset, you shift your life. Welcome to Simply, where positivity is a choice, and every day is a new opportunity to live simply, yet powerfully.